Exec warriors, you've got things to do. You've got dreams to achieve, goals to crush. You want to get there. And you know that energy and focus and brain function is pivotal to you being able to achieve your success. So you look at supplements because people like influencers like Tim Ferriss, like Tony Robbins, they all talk about supplements that help them get to that next level. You might have looked into ashwagandha, rhodiola for stress management, omega-3s for reducing inflammation, CoQ10 for energy. You might look at ginkgo biloba for executive brain function, and you try all of them. But they don't work like it has done for other influencers or other people. And you wonder why. I'm going to give you the answer because it can be really frustrating. I know, right? I've been there. We want to crush it. We want to really achieve the best version of ourselves because we know we are meant for something bigger than just barely surviving. If you suspect that supplement manufacturers really have no interest in helping you achieve your best version of yourself, you are absolutely right, right? They don't care about the actual result that you're getting. What they want to do is just make it so that it's not, slight improvement, but not enough for you to say, I want my money back. That's their job. Their job is to look at selling you this supplement, this single thing, and take your money. Then the result may vary. That's why they hide behind the disclaimer to say, well, the examples shown are not typical and your result may vary. So if you look at any kind of advertisement about benefit from taking supplements or feeling better about taking anything, you can see that they hide behind some kind of disclaimer to say that your result may vary because they don't want to be responsible for you looking at getting your complete outcome to live the best version of your life. And that's where I'm different, right? Executive Warrior Academy, we're here to help you become the best version of yourself so you can really stop spinning your wheels and get things done fast. This is why I want to help you today with 3 reasons why supplements hasn't helped you and what you can do about it. Reason number 1, no cake. What are you talking about, Steve? What do you mean, no cake? Well, it's just like baking a cake. For you to get benefit from supplement, it's very rarely you're just taking one single thing that made all the difference. When you bake a cake, you need a bunch of ingredients. You need flour, you need sugar, you need some kind of fat, and you need some liquid, right? Milk or water. If you bake these things on their own, if I bake sugar on their own, I will not get a cake. I'll get very hot sugar or maybe caramel. But I will not get a cake. If I bake flour by itself, I will not get a cake. If I bake water by itself, I will not get a cake. I think you get the point. When people say, hey, I drink yerba mate and lit me up like a Christmas tree, that is not the only thing I do. There are other things, other factors that go hand in hand for you to get a whole cake. And when they come and tell you that they got benefit from a supplement, just think about what else needs to go with it, right? What else are they doing? It's a package. And this is where working with a coach can help you because what they give you is a structure, is a system. When you build a supplemental stack, you can start off with a foundation, generic like nutrition foundation, right? So for example, Athletic Greens, by the way, they're not a sponsor of my channel, but they do have a drink that covers all bases. It's like a foundational nutrition. Right? You build on something like that or a good high quality multivitamin and mineral, and that is your basis. And there are other bases like omega-3 where you have to take that in conjunction. So essential fatty acid, minerals, vitamins, they're essential. Now, if you don't have that and you can take ashwagandha, you can take yerba mate, you can take anything you want, you will not get that dramatic transformation result because you're still missing other ingredients. And that is key. Think about the system, right? Look for a system. Don't just look for that single supplement to make all the difference because they want. The second reason why supplement didn't work as you expected is that marriage proposal during pickup is not a good idea. Interesting, right? If you go and want to get married, you will not go to any random person on the bar and say, will you marry me? Right? It's not the right timing, and that's what I mean. With the supplement, it's not just about what you take with it, what else you do with it in a complete system. It is also about timing, right? When are you meant to take that supplement to produce the best impact? So let me give you an example. If you drink caffeine, the first thing you wake up, you're very, very likely to get a crash around 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. And there's a reason for that. The reason for being for caffeine giving you a crash rather than energizing you in the afternoon is because of how caffeine work. They block adenosine receptors. Now, in the morning, adenosine is something your body produces as time goes by after you wake up. It builds up, and that's what makes you sleepy and tired and want to crash, right? That's a good thing for going to bed. Now, if it's a wrong timing where you do need to get work done and you feel like crashing, that's not a good thing. Caffeine blocks the effect of adenosine. When you take caffeine first thing in the morning, by the time to 2 p.m., 3 p.m., it runs out of effect. Now, there's not that much adenosine in the morning. So you're basically wasting that caffeine in the morning, blocking out something that there is not a lot of to begin with, right? So if you take your caffeine maybe about an hour and a half after you wake up, what happens is it will last to the period where your adenosine do build up, where you can benefit from the caffeine and you will stop getting that crash. So timing makes sense. And this is something where working with someone more experienced, working with a coach can help you understand whether you're taking the right supplement for the benefit you're expecting with the right timing. Alternatively, you can go to a website like Consumer Lab, you can go to examine.com. By the way, they're not sponsoring me. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but these are great authoritative website that can give you some guidance of timing to help you get started on taking the supplement and get benefit from them. Now, the third reason why supplement hasn't worked for you the way you expect is the wrong dosage. And this is where manufacturers get tricky. The supplement manufacturer gets seriously tricky, and it annoys me. There are some claims, right? We know that CoQ10 is great for energy, and a lot of people use CoQ10 as a supplement to help give them more energy, better energy for workout. The way CoQ10 works is it works as an antioxidant for your mitochondria, which if you see my channel before, you know that they're the little engines that power your cell. They produce ATP as part of the Krebs cycle to give you energy to lift weights, to pump weights, to walk, to live. When you have enough CoQ10, you do feel better. Some people are on statins, for example, because of high cholesterol. You will get a low level of CoQ10. When you supplement it, you will feel significantly better, except if you don't have the right dosage. A lot of supplement manufacturers just want to be able to say, hey, I have got CoQ10, right? This is going to give you energy. But if you turn around and look at how much of CoQ10 they give you, you might have something like as little as 10 milligrams or 20 milligrams of CoQ10. And that gives them enough to put that thing on the label. Contains CoQ10, it will give you energy, it'll help you become more vital, right? Well, you want, because it's nowhere near enough based on research on what your body actually needs to feel the difference. So this is where it's very important. You don't look at just the ingredient, as in just don't look at the label. Say it contains CoQ10, flip around and look at what dosage it is. And the big part of this is, like, as consumers, you really don't know what the appropriate dosage, that's going to give you the most benefit. Scientific studies will factor your body weight into the dosage required. So for example, if you're looking to build some muscles, if you want to get really lean, you want to get some muscles, you need about 1 gram of protein per kilogram of your weight, or 1 to 1.5 grams per kilogram. So it's based on weight. And if you're a bigger guy, you need more protein. And that intuitively makes sense. So dosages do matter. There's no generic dosage for everybody. And you can go to, again, websites like examine.com, consumerlab.com to get a recommended dosage and work it out yourself, or you can potentially consult with a biohacking expert or coach to help you get to that. So when you factor those three things in, you will understand why supplement didn't give you the benefit you expect. That's the three things, right? Making sure that you think of the cake, you need all the ingredients to work together to produce the benefit that people claim. A lot of people stumble upon that single last ingredient because they've been doing everything else. It was just that last thing that contributed to the effect, and they thought, well, that was it. But it wasn't. It's because they did everything else. And if you did just try that one thing they recommended, you're probably not going to get that benefit that they had, right? So number one, no cake. You have to think of the whole factor or system. Then number two, just think about timing. Remember my analogy, don't make a marriage proposal when you're trying to pick up someone. Do that later. There is a timing. When do you use this supplement to help you to get the benefit you expect matters. And third, lastly, it's about dosage, making sure that you have enough quantity to make a difference. You can't just take a small amount of something and expect benefit when it becomes active, the quantity does matter. So if you look after those three things, make sure you got those things covered, you will transform your effectiveness. You will be able to bring out more energy and more focus, more brain power to get things done, to really crush it in life. Now, did you find my high performance tip about supplements useful? Would you like to work with me and have me coach you on how you can build your own supplemental stack, understanding the right supplement timing and dosage to really help you work less, achieve more for free? I've recently released a coaching program known as the Unfair Advantage Tribe, and it's for executive warriors who are not willing to settle for a mediocre life. Those of you who want to crush your goals by transforming yourself to be the most effective, the most impactful person that you can be. If that sounds like you, send me a message below, comment, and I will give you a specific special code to give you 30 days of Exec Warrior coaching for free. I'll see you soon. Take care.